Speaking of looking at mods, I actually wanted to take a bit of time to look at a mod today. Think of it as a built-in showcase, that's what it is. And we're going to take a look at Calendar, a mod by JaceyS. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this is so exciting. And I was really quite surprised to see that essentially, besides myself being very happy about the mod, and JC answering, no one has commented on that mod. And I'm like, people, this mod is super amazing. So here's what it does. In my humble opinion, okay? You don't have to believe me. Adds, I'm gonna zoom in for you, adds a calendar to your journal. You can access it by opening your journal, clicking option, then clicking calendar. We'll try that in game in a second. It always opens to the current day. You can navigate to different days by clicking it. You can enter a note. Yes! Click on the text box under the calendar and start typing. It will save when you leave your calendar. That's it. It's so simple, right? We have a screenshot there. We'll take a look. So you have your regular calendar, and here you see that your bookmark is just a bit bigger because there's calendar. It shows the calendar, so it looks like one. I like that. You have the complete date right there. And then you can type in your notes, your thoughts, your goals, your remarks for the day, whatever you want to type, which is absolutely amazing. We can take a look in game. Here's my bookmark. Topics doesn't change. Quest still the same. But now we have the calendar. It looks so neat and so clean. And then, you know, you can go ahead and you can't wait to try it. It's just so gorgeous. Yes, I can't type, so you'll have to forgive me for doing quest for JaceyS with a shirt on. Shocking. Hopefully this will yield results soon. Gotta go kill the cliffes. Wow. Okay, my character really doesn't speak well. It's just terrible. But hey. Thank you for that. Close your calendar. And my note is there. Did I? Yeah, that's the first day I tried it. Note of the day, do not die. Also, we will check out this Caius Causadis. So not only can you type a note for the day, but you can then click back and you can see the ones where you wrote. So you can go back to it. And for role-playing options, it could be cool, you know, for you to say, all right, next up, I need to go to that place and do that. I tend to completely forget what I want to do. I go, ooh, dungeon. Ooh, what is that? And then I forgot where I was going and why I was going there. So you can use it from a very functional way. So you remember what is your goal and where you're supposed to go. But if you role play, like what I wrote here, I wrote that basically in my voice. But if you really role play, then you can speak with the voice of your character as you imagine it. And that's a whole new level of role playing. I absolutely adore that. Let me catch up with you guys. Hey, Lewis, good morning. I didn't see you there. Sorry, I was getting all excited about calendar. I'm guessing that might be the sort of mod that you like as well. You do like writing. Now I'm thinking what you said. You kind of have to. You feel you have to. It might not be the same. But hey, I love practical mods like that, and it looks really well implemented. It's so simple, but it doesn't need to be more than that. And in fact, I goota kill the cliffies. Oh my god. Can I go back and edit? Oh yes, thank god. Go back. There we go. I can type, please. I English good. Yeah, role-playing is brilliant. This could be super useful if you don't want to sift through your journal for things you intend. Exactly. Because sure, I mean, by topics is not great. Quest, we do have mods. I don't have them installed here, but there's a number of mods that allow you to highlight the quest that you want to do and hide those that you don't want to do. Is it called Hot Quests? Am I misremembering that? Hot Quest? No, I'm not. So a mod by Abbott that allows you. I'm gonna put that in the chat so you guys can go and watch it. Allows you basically gives you all kinds of hotkeys. I think there was another one. There's another one I was thinking of. I mean, Abbott's Smart Journal is also a must, especially when you have a super heavy modded list, because it shows you not only the name of the quest, but the tooltip will tell you the mod it comes from, which can be quite useful. It doesn't look as pretty because it's a big tooltip right there, but that's really good when you have a massive mod list and you're like, what? Where does that come from? Together with that, I mean, I don't want to download it. Should go away. Together with that, basically you can just look at Abbott's mod and just download everything. You won't be sorry. We had the ability before, by the way, to write in the journal. That is a way more advanced option than JaceyS calendar. I think for my streams, I'm sticking to JaceyS calendar. But if you absolutely adore writing, if you want to be writing your character story, you definitely want to check out Sveng's mod. It lets you search words, not just the blue ones, any words, so that can be practical. But from a role-playing standpoint, it lets you edit the entry. It lets you create new entries. It lets you insert book art. So any book you've read or any scroll you've seen with an illustration, you can insert those illustrations in your journal. You could also, that's something that I did forever ago. And then I stopped because I'm not good at writing. So
yes,
we've been expecting you. Thank you so much for the follow. Gato Psycho, welcome on in. A long time ago, using Sveng's mod, hopefully I'll find it. There we go. I started a playthrough where I spent more time. You see, basically, I wrote my own entries, I edited the regular vanilla entries, and then I inserted my own screenshot. So I say, yeah, today I went to an imperial city, boom, and I put the imperial city. I arrived in Balmora, I saw the Silstrider, it was amazing. That was from a map. And see, I did that for quite a while. But then I think I got tired of writing. I just wanted to play. And so I kept on playing and I stopped writing my journal. But that's something that you can do with Sveng's mod. I did do a showcase back in the day showing what it can do. So I'll link to that if you're interested. But if you want the more simple version, then calendar. Then you definitely want to try that one. Beautiful Lua mod, obviously. I know the possibility. If you like, I can imagine, Denina, you might enjoy maybe not just calendar but Sveng's mod, because literally you are writing your character's journal. You really are. And then if you want to go to the next level, you want the DIY journal. Oh, that's a super old mod. Up. Is it gonna be? DIY journal. I'm not seeing it there. Do you remember that? It's a really, really old mod that essentially removes absolutely all the vanilla entries in your journal. So you have to really read the dialogues, and then you can write them yourself. You do not have, I can't find it. I look for it, DIY journal keeping. Is that why I can't find it? Because of the funny letters? Well, that looks like it. So that's if you want the next level. Nothing in your journal, and you're the one who writes it on. Telesia, welcome on in. Let me catch up with you. The world would end if Caius put a shirt back on. He has a shirt back on right now in our game. He does. He does have a shirt. So hopefully not. You use both. Brilliant. I use MWC journal. I just added calendar. So you will be using both. Even better. So there you have it, guys. This is the calendar mod by JaceyS. Adds to your bookmark where you can write your own notes. You can go back to previous notes you've written other days. It's amazing. Obviously it's a Lua mod. It requires NGEXE with MWSC. They're now bundled together. If you're playing Open Morrowind, I don't think there's anything equivalent on Open Morrowind. Anything that lets you add to your journal. I don't think so, unfortunately. But maybe one day. Alright, shall we go back to playing the game?